What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Unapologetically Real with that guy named Mike, and I'm your host, Mike. So, I actually really wanted to do this video because of a video that I did a couple episodes ago, the UFO video with the jellyfish video. And this one is about the weird geometric shape thing that was caught above an airport in Mexico. And I was just scrolling yesterday and I saw this video by a podcast called Ninjas Are Butterflies by Sunday Cool. And this, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I saw this video and I didn't even think of that. But they totally opened my eyes to a whole different I guess way of looking at this UFO video. So I'm just going to play the video and then, yeah, this is pretty crazy, man. The Saraphim, have they returned? Have the Saraphim returned? Let's find out.
Do you know what a seraphim is?
No.
So it's
Do you think he knows what a seraphim is?
You guys have such good vocabulary.
Okay, so a seraphim is a heavenly creature, and it looks terrifying. It's basically described as 6 wings with eyes and like an eye in the middle. So like something like that.
Yeah, if I saw that in a dream, we'd be talking to somebody immediately. Yeah.
Well, how about seeing it in real life? Because in Mexico, at like this airport, these people were like filming something in the sky. You see that?
That's so scary.
The thing that looks like an eye in the middle is just like moving around.
It's shifting.
Like it makes sense though, like in scripture, when the seraphim and stuff would come to these prophets, they literally thought they were going to die.
Yeah.
They would
Crazy.
say, do not fear.
Yeah.
When you see that,
How could you
you're
not?
just like,
dude?
I'm going to die. I'm going to die. This is what they saw in Mexico. And then this is a artist's interpretation.
Yeah, exactly like it. So it's either someone's trying to make something look exactly like that,
He
or it's
said there'll be signs in the sky.
My goodness.
It's true. Be
It
vigilant.
also says that the stars will fall from heaven. Some people interpret stars being the heavenly creatures.
But sometimes I see clouds and I see jumbo shrimp.
I see
yeah.
jumbo shrimp. So what's crazy about that is I knew what a seraphim was. And I was like, after watching that video again, I was like, holy crap, man. It does look like it has this like eyeball thing in the middle. And it's kind of, there's certain spots where it almost looks like the eyeball's moving. It's crazy. And what's nuts about that is I was reminded about an interview on the Julian Dory podcast that I saw a couple of months ago. And this guy was talking about one of the main reasons why we're not really getting anywhere with all the UFO, UAP research within the Pentagon is because there is so many hyper-religious people in the government that don't want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. They literally think it's all demonic, that it's all evil. We're poking the demonic bear, as it were, and they just want to fucking leave it alone. And this guy is an insider. I can't remember his name offhand, but this is the literal interview I was talking about, where he kind of explains why UFO research is a dead
One
end
of the biggest
in
things,
government.
surprisingly, that he ran into with opposition within the Pentagon and within the Defense Department to the work that he was doing is that there was a very large contingent of people that believed that this was a demonic force, as in demons, and that we shouldn't be doing it. We shouldn't be investigating it. We shouldn't be poking the tiger in the eye. And that was not just a little voice in the Pentagon. This was a huge group of people.
Wait, they thought the phenomenon that was being witnessed was demons?
Yes, within the military establishment, within the Pentagon, within DOD, there was a large number of people that opposed his work because they thought from a very, very fundamentalist viewpoint that we're dealing with demonic activity.
Yeah, it's all demonic activity. I don't necessarily prescribe to that. I can see how hyper-religious people could construe something that they don't understand as being a demonic force. But that's just because they don't understand what they're looking at, really. And who's to say that the stuff that's written in scripture isn't just a misrepresentation of the truth. Maybe it's just a misrepresentation of what we're actually dealing with. But that's a whole nother podcast. That's a whole nother video. Whether or not demonic entities exist, I think personally, they are probably more interdimensional type beings than UFOs flying around in the sky with eyeballs. So maybe these are things that have always occurred. Maybe these are, I don't know, some other realm's version of a drone. Maybe this is just coming in and looking around like, oh yeah, humans are advancing. They got these little tubes that they fly around so they can get themselves from here to there, and they're getting more advanced all the time. We don't know. These seraphim may just be technology. They may not be a being. I don't know, but I do think it's super, super interesting that the more we look into this thing, it actually does look a lot like all these old drawings and renditions of what the old biblical prophets claim that they saw. Pretty interesting. So, I don't know. Is it seraphim? Could be. Some kind of UFO drone technology watching us with a giant eyeball? I don't know, man. That is pretty crazy. I'm going to have to reserve judgment for now. But wow. Yeah, I just thought I would do another video on that thing because I was like, that is super, super clear. And I think the better cell phone technology gets, the more videos like this we're going to get. So that thing was like really high up. He really had to zoom in to get that clear of a picture. So great job, man. That guy did an awesome job filming that. And thank you, because the picture of the eyeball in the middle, holy crap. Yeah, I'm going to have to put that on the screen because that is super awesome. So anyway, that's going to do it. Just short, quick video. The Seraphim. Wow.